Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of a great run. Only one loss in their last 10 games. On the other side, Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by their left-handed quarterback.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I tell you what. He should have had 6 or 7. That's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
Throwing from the outset is Penix. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And looking to throw, Penix. He'll try and do this himself. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. Muscles him off. The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson. 18 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity, because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Now here's Young. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
7-yard gain. And the Panthers first down. A gain of 7. And the Panther first down.
The play fake. Now Young. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's second and inches at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
Throwing, Young. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's got some space here. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
That's good for a Panthers first down. A gain of 21 yards.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
At the 28-yard line.
A check on the numbers last week for Hubbard. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that production.
And Young will slide to the ground safely as he picks up the first down as well. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Well, now how about this return? And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The Falcons offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 55 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. When you look at this defense, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First and 10, it's Robinson. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
19-yard line.
Now Penix. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
On game of 11, it's now 3rd and 2.
To the air, Penix. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. To throw, Young. That one complete to Trey Tucker.
It's a gain of 8. And the Panthers first down.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. 2 yards on the play.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 24 yards.
45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now again, it's Hubbard going left. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Young. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers have moved out in front. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Falcons 10.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, good move. Here's the Panthers defense as they get set to go again. A field goal last time is what they gave up. In a close game, all these drives start to feel so critical.
And they are. And, you know, we've met so many defensive coordinators who just really hate the bend but don't break mentality. They're much more of the aggressive school. But that mentality has won a lot of games. If you're only giving up field goals on drives, that usually keeps you in it and gives your offense a chance to retaliate.
Yeah, and right now it's got them with the lead. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throw left side. There's London. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons
looking to throw. Penix. Throws right back to London. Complete again. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
A gain of 29 more yards. That's another.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 5.
At the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Robinson. Oh, look at the juke. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
4 brings up 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. 94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now Penix going to under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up
Young now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Third down, Young from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The Panthers first down. A gain of 14. And the Panther first down.
To the air once more, Young. That's caught by Tucker. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, Carolina.
Now Young. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Tucker. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Falcons.
Young to throw it. That one complete to Ligon. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Option right, Young. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Young will set to throw. This is caught by McMillan. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Young working out of the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
A 31-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
They run the draw here with Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 111 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42.
Here's Penix. Pass complete to Moore. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
7-yard gain. And the Falcons.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. at their 49-yard line.
Throwing again, Penix. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
On the play. That's another Falcons first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And looking to throw, Penix. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26. Now Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Ball at the 23, second and 8. They'll throw with Penix. Got an open man, it's Pickens. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To the air, Penix. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Looking to throw, Penix. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. From the shotgun, it's Penix. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mike Gesicki, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
17.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. Young to throw it. Over the middle, complete. And he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
We get a look at the Carolina defense as they work their way into position. And a tight ball game here, and in these close ones, every drive becomes magnified.
And we don't want to overuse the word critical, but it feels that way as they head out there for this possession. They need to get the ball back and give their offense a chance to get them totally back into this game.
We'll see if the defense can do just that here. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now 2nd and 9. They'll drop the throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Jaguars. And this is Brenton Strange. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Jaguars win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they host the Houston Texans. And this is C.J. Stroud. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Texans up by a touchdown, 21-14 the halftime score. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And this is the former Packers star, Aaron Jones. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Vikings lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Things getting interesting now as the regular season starts to wind down. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense has got... be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to fourth down as well.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
Here's the Panthers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
And it will be Falcon football.
The Panthers defense, they make their way back out there now. Looking to put a drive together.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 53 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
The 4-yard line.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. George Pickens, touchdown number 15 of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last half of the game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Young now. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Panthers.
They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
14 yards.
56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Young. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Young. He'll find McMillan here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Here's Young.
And the Panthers first down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard, 28 yards. And the Panthers are back within a score. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Panthers 24.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. He's got the connection to Moore. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
In motion, the tight end. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Robinson on a give right side. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Penix. Finds Pickens out right. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Falcons first down.
But now he appears to be in some pain. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple. Handoff now to Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's London.
Complete to Drake London. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They're looking to throw. Penix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
A gain of 12 yards. And
they'll run with Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Carolina.
Young to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Young. That's caught by Tucker. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And they call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Young. His throw incomplete. Well, following the play here, now we've got an injury. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To throw, Young. That is caught. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Young will set to throw. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
17 more
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Panthers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
We're getting set up for what should be a great 4th quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the 3rd quarter.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will get them one closer. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
Kickoff for Carolina.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Falcons take over.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A play fake. Now Penix. He's got his man London right side. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. Looking to throw, Penix.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll run again here with Robinson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Penix going to sneak it. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Robinson up the middle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Penix. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll throw with Penix. Touchdown! Bijan Robinson. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Now that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
43. Panthers 31.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Young now. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now here's Young.
The 34-yard line.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Panthers.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. 75 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Looking to throw, Young. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So illegal touching, Charles. If you set foot out of bounds as a receiver, you can't be the first to touch it.
You nailed it on that one. You've got to be mindful of the sideline.
Now Young will try to pick it up himself. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Panthers 38.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. From the 29, here's the 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On the give, here's Robinson. Shoots by him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons first
More
down.
of the man in motion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Robinson with another carry. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson, 44 yards. And the Falcons will add to their fourth quarter lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Now the try here for the extra point. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Young. Short throw caught by Pitts. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Young to throw it. The back foot throw there is incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the
to the air once more, Young. This is caught by McMillan. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
17 more yards. That's another Panthers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Young.
First down, Panthers.
That is caught. McMillan with it. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
19 more yards. That's another Panthers first down. First and goal.
Here is Young. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba Hubbard. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score.
That time a 6-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off.
To kick off for Carolina.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll run here with Robinson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Here's Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson from 13 yards out. As his guys are able to extend their lead. The CD, you know, he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You made me forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield? They're eligible, too.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Bijan Robinson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now Young and the Panthers down by 12. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. They're going to need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out as they've got it 1st and 10. Young to throw it. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing. Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline to talk over what to do next. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
And his kick is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Here's Young.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Young to throw on fourth. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 8. And the Panthers.
And under 20 seconds now as the spike comes with 18 ticks remaining.
They'll come up now on second down. Now Young. He'll find McMillan here.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. And they'll get the spike off with 6 seconds to go.
Here's second and 10.
One last shot for Young. One last shot at the end zone. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Atlanta, it's a good fifth win for them as they play out the string. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Carolina, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.